sent us a note on Facebook that set off a serious investigation.
This after a child sex offender claims she worked with minors. This is a Local 4 News exclusive investigation, and it is tonight's top story. In a story Local 4 News first brought you about homeless youth, we discovered a child sex offender was volunteering at QC Harm Reduction, an organization that occasionally interacts with children. It all started after a viewer told us about a volunteer, Lindsay Brick, and her past. Local 4's Yukari Nakayama joins us in our studio with that story. Yukari?
Jim, Tiffany, a story about youth homelessness quickly turned into a much more serious issue. As we dug deeper, we found that Bricks had a relation with a 13-year-old boy when she was only 18. After that past criminal history came forward, I knocked on her door to ask more, and this is what she had to say.
We interact with everybody.
So you have been interacting with minors.
When I pressured Lindsay more on the subject and the concerns viewers could potentially have,
Still allowed to do that.
she shut me out. Our investigative team worked with the Scott County Sheriff's Department. They say child sex offenders can't work just anywhere.
Offenders do have restricted employment, and that just means they can't work where minors are primarily going to be present.
But how Bricks was able to volunteer is still an unanswered question.
After looking into this organization in particular was not primarily for children, we determined. So we, as the sex offender registry, we can't enforce anything with that. There's nothing that says that person can't volunteer there.
Bricks volunteered at the QC Harm Reduction organization that helps reduce the damage of drug use among homeless adults and occasionally youth. We called the president of the organization, Kim Brown, but she didn't want to make a statement. The Sheriff's Department then launched their own investigation.
What we determined based on that inquiry was that we were not going to be able to prove that that actually occurred.
But action was taken.
She is not allowed to volunteer there. That would have violate the terms of her being on the registry, and she's been notified, and she's aware.
Sheriff Lane does say that directors of the organization deny any wrongful conduct on behalf of Lindsay Bricks, but they say she will not be volunteering with QC Harm Reduction anymore. In the studio, Yukari Nakayama, Local 4 News.